Good evening. If you're watching on the replay, hello. Nice to see you. I always go live and immediately start adjusting something, but that's okay. Okay, good morning. Okay, it's Saturday. We made it to Saturday. Saturday. Saturday, 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 Saturday. Okay. We're gonna work on a couple things today. So we made another round. Ooh, I just got my nails done, so it's gonna be a lot of that. Lots of nail SMR today. Okay. So we're going to make a couple of things today. We're gonna make pink pineapple passion bites. We have a couple of things to make for that. We made chocolate chia brownie bites. I think the other thing that we're gonna make today is maybe another batch of raspberry pistachio mini bars. And then I think that's enough for today. But there's lots of little recipes that I'm wanting to try. And right now what I'm doing is prepping another batch of VIP taste testers. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to the post office later today and ship out. Ooh, let me show you. So I've been working on the packaging for the little bays, the little bites. And so we made chocolate chia brownie bites. And this is what the packaging looks like now. Isn't it cute? And so today we're gonna work on a couple more things to ship out to our VIP taste testers. Okay, so first, walk into the room purse first. We need to make our pink pineapple puree. We need to make our passion fruit pulp or mix, or passion fruit mix. Date paste, we already have some. I think that's more than enough. Yep, more than enough. Great. We have our date paste. Might as well let that out. Okay, so let's start with okay, let's see here. So I'm going to use some, I've been using, oh, hi, hello, good morning. This channel is about a lot of things. It's not about just one thing, but I do go live a lot to bake. I also have a podcast, and I also have other hobbies that I like to do, like to rhinestone things. So the channel is a multifaceted channel, but lately it's been a lot about baking and cooking, and I'm in the process of starting a microbakery. So if you want to follow along for that journey, feel free to hit subscribe. Today, I just got my nails done too, so there's gonna be a lot of this today. A lot of this today. Today we're making, I'm working on little pre and post gym snackies. I love protein bars, but they're so nasty, most of them. And so I'm trying to make like cutesy, girly, like protein snacks. So today we're working on a limited edition taste flavor combo. We're working on a couple of things today, actually. Today we're working on, I'm testing a couple of things. I want to test limited edition flavors. So today we're making passion fruit and pink pineapple protein bites. Yesterday I made chocolate chia espresso brownie bites. And then the other thing that we're going to make today is raspberry pistachio mini bars. And right now I'm basically in the development phase of possibly doing a microbakery. So just testing out recipes, testing out packaging, testing out the mailing system. And so the idea is that February 2026, Little Batch Company will hopefully be a proper microbakery that if you're in the United States, you can order some goodies from. But for now, we're just testing out recipes and sending out little VIP taste packages. So that's what we're working on today. We're working on some more VIP taste tester packages to send them out in the mail this morning. So right now, I'm working on making passion fruit mix for our pink pineapple passion fruit. I don't know if they're going to be little hearts or little bars. I got to see what the batter looks like, but they might go into little heart molds or they might go into little bar molds. Let me show you. So if it's a little bit of a looser batter, we'll use the hearts. But I've noticed that whenever I use batter that has chia in it or is a little bit thick, you just end up, like I end up having to pipe it, and then it just ends up being a mess. It's not as cute as it should be. So the hearts really are only for like loose batters. But anything that needs to be piped in, I like these little bar molds. And so we're probably gonna be using these today. So let's start with 80 grams of passion fruit pulp. I did find fresh passion fruit at the store, but we already used it all. Thankfully, I still had some frozen passion fruit in the fridge, so we're going to use this. This is a lot easier. Also, the passion fruit, you get so little for each one, and you have to process it. So, frozen for the win. Okay, we need 80 grams. Hello, hi everybody. Okay, 80. Grams passion fruit. Now we need 10 grams of honey. Grams of honey. down for this. Okay. 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 Okay, so now we need 2 grams of our clear gel. Two. Okay. Okay. We're gonna need 2 for our pink pineapple. Okay. Now we have our passion fruit and our honey and the clear gel, and over low heat until thick. Actually, right now I'm waiting for it to thicken up. Like meat. To get thick like meat. One way to check to see if something's getting thick or not is to scrape, especially if it's only a little amount, to scrape the bottom of the pan and see how much of a path it leaves and how long it takes to come back together. Because that's it getting thicker. We're pretty much there. So let me show you. See how like it's not coming together quickly? How it leaves a bit of a path there? Because it's getting thick. It's a good visual marker to see that that your sauce is thickening. Okay, so now we're going to take this off heat. Boom. Okay. Now clean up a little bit. Okay, so now we have our lovely passion fruit mix that's just been thickened with some honey and some clear gel. And we're gonna set this aside. Now we're gonna do something similar with our pink pineapple. First, let's wash our little sauce so we can use it again. Okay, great. So now, take our little saucepan, put it back on the heat. Okay. Now, we need, so this is the pink pineapple, 200 grams. Ooh, just a tiny bit over, which is perfect. So I found pink pineapple in the store this week. If you can get your hands on some, it's super nice. It's like a very light, florally almost pineapple. It's like a little bit less sweet than your like regular pineapple. It's really good if you can get it. Okay, so we have 202 grams, which means I get to snack on a tiny bit. It's the smallest piece. Smallest. Where's the smallest piece? Yeah, 200. So now, 5 grams of honey. Five grams of honey. Okay, so now we need a little bit of lemon juice. Okay, 2 grams of lemon juice. Okay. Now we're going to take this, put it back into our saucepan. Okay. Now, $10. So we're gonna simmer this for 10 minutes on medium until it reduces. We're gonna cool it and then we're gonna blend it. So we're gonna let that do its thing. While that does its thing, let's see, is there anything else that we need to make? No, okay, not for this. Let's see. For this, we need to make a couple of things, but we will wait till we're there. Let's see, do I have any? This needs to be made fresh. Yeah, I think we can make more pistachio butter using what we have here. We're gonna use that up. Okay, so now, since that's the last, at least for this recipe, this is the last thing that we have to like make as a subcomponent, let's start weighing out all of our ingredients. So we need almond flour, coconut flour, protein powder, chia seeds, baking powder, sea salt. We have our pink pineapple puree that's happening right now. We have our passion fruit mix that we just made. We have our fresh date paste that we made a few days ago that's there still good. Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, maple syrup, coconut extract, okay. All right, let's check on this over here. I'm gonna start just mashing up the pineapple a little bit. Almond flour, coconut flour. Do I have coconut flour? I don't have coconut flour. I have coconut sugar, not coconut flour. So let's see. need almond flour. Okay. Since we're reducing the liquid in the pineapple, I'm just trying to gently crush the chunks so that they can release liquid. Right now we're trying to reduce the liquid in these. They have 4 minutes to go. Okay. We're swapping out some things. So, oat flour, almond flour, oat flour, almond flour, chia seeds, um, protein powder, and again this is pink pineapple with honey, and a little bit of clear gel now. A little bit of lemon juice. We're gonna keep letting that simmer. Couple more minutes. Okay. Baking powder, sea salt, egg, avocado oil, eggy, avocado oil, and eggy out, avocado oil, okay, vanilla extract, okay, let's start weighing these things out. Okay. Okay, Okay, 70 grams. Okay. Okay, now, here's where the magic starts to happen. This is where the magic starts to happen. Okay, we're gonna use King Arthur oat flour. Oat flour. We're gonna use oat flour. Have you made me a sandwich? Sorry. Turning into characters that you guys don't even know who I am. Okay, we need 70 grams. $69. Still 71. Hello. 70. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for cooperating. Okay, so that's our King Arthur oat flour. Pero como tú ninguna. Okay. Now we need 40 grams of almond flour. $13. 26. 30. 31. 37. 38. 39. 41. 40. 40. Okay. Let's turn this off. Okay, now we need so we're going to use a bowl that can use some heat, and we're going to pull out our pineapple mix, our pink pineapple mix. Oof, still getting used to my nails. Okay, so now we're gonna let this cool down. Can you see the steam coming off of it? We're gonna let this cool down, and then we're gonna blend it with the immersion blender after it cools down a little bit. So we'll set that aside. Okay, great. So now, 22 to 24 grams of chia seeds. Okay. Now we need chia seeds. 24 grams. Okay. We have our chia seeds. protein powder. $10 grams. Three. 10 on the dot. Ooh. I love it when that happens. 10 on the dot. Let's play the lottery, baby. Let's play the lottery, baby. Let's play the lottery, baby. Because we are winners, baby. We are wieners. Okay, so we have our 10 grams of our casein protein powder. Now, 3-in-1. 3 grams of our baking powder. 3 grams. 3 grams. Oh. No, it says 2. 3. Okay. Now we need 1 gram of salt. Oh, see? Look at what. 2. It's always the teeny tiny measurements that mess me up. Because it's just, see, it jumps from 0 to 2. So let's just cut this in half. That should be 1 because it won't read 1. Why won't you read a gram? Ugh. I got you because it said that bakers like you. What the heck? Okay. We need maple syrup. 15 grams. Honey, no. Okay. Okay. $40 and $40. $40 and $40. Actually, it's easier to take this out. Oh, come on. Okay, 40 grams. Ooh. $39. 40. Hoy se bebe, hoy se gasta con un rasta. Okay. Now we need 40 grams of our cottage cheese. Beautiful. Okay. We need 10 and 3. Avocado oil. Okay. Now we need 3 vanilla extract. Okay. 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 We're gonna add a splash of coconut. Okay. Now we're going to take our passion fruit pulp. Let's figure out. Let's. Okay, we need 10 grams set aside. So let's do that here. $10 grams. Beautiful, 10 grams. And now we're gonna save this to bake again tomorrow, because if this comes out nice, then I'm gonna make another batch. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's tart. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah. That is passion fruit. Ooh. Okay. Now we're gonna take the pink pineapple that we prepped earlier. We're gonna take our immersion blender. Okay, now take our immersion blender and the pink pineapple chunks that we heated up earlier with honey and a little bit of clear gel. No soy yo. No soy yo. All right, now we're gonna take this and put it away. Okay, now Now, 70 grams. Great. I'm going to set this aside and put this away. Okay, great. Now, this way. Okay, great. Now. Oh, we need 60 pounds, not 70. So, 60, not 70. Okay, great. 60, not 70, because we're adding passion fruit to it. So, all right. Okay, now we have our oven. Blend wet. Okay. Oh wait, we still need our immersion blender. Okay, so now let's take a small bowl and we're going to first we're going to take the Greek yogurt and the cottage cheese, and we're going to blend that cottage cheese out so that it gets smooth, because right now it's like little chunks of cottage cheese. Okay. We're going to add our pink pineapple. Okay. Our passion fruit. Okay. Yogurt, cottage cheese, honey, oil, okay. Wait, and our date paste. Are we not using date paste anymore? Not anymore. Okay. Okay. Now we have the maple syrup, the honey, and the oil. We're going to drop these in. And a tiny splash of coconut extract or avocado oil. Okay. And our eggie is going to go in there. Okay. Okay, so stay. And then we're gonna do the tiniest of drops of Wilton Rose. A little goes a long way. And we're gonna put it into our wet mix. Okay. A little toothpick with our Wilton. Okay, now okay, great. Okay, now okay, now we're going to we're gonna mix it by hand. Okay, so now we have our oat flour and our almond flour. We have salt. We have baking powder. Naked casein protein powder. And chia seeds, because again, we're making miniature protein bars today. So we're gonna take our dry mix, mix it well so everything is well incorporated and mixed. Just like so. And sometimes almond flour can be a little clumpy, so I like to poke at the clumps, make sure everything's broken up. Okay, great. Now, we're gonna take our wet mix and we're gonna drop it into our dry mix. Okay, and now we're going to mix this all together. Always make sure to scrape down the sides of your bowl. Gently mix that together. And it should be a thick batter. which means we're piping today. We're bringing out the piping bag, folks. Okay, beautiful. Now the chia seeds and the protein powder are gonna thicken. So let's go ahead and put this into a piping bag. Okay, take a piping bag. Okay, now we're gonna take this batter, put it into our piping bag. I can already feel it getting thicker. Just like that. And again, scraping down the sides of your bowl too. En mi vida fuiste turista, solo viste lo mejor de mí. El por qué me mis heridas. Y la pasamos bien. Okay, great. Now, we're gonna take our beautiful pink pink pineapple and passion fruit batter. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Now, we're gonna take our piping bag, snip the end, get our little guiding bag. Okay. Now, in our silicone mold, I go ahead and put it in a pan. Okay, so just like that. Like that. trying to give it like a little bit of a wave pattern. Let's make sure. Smush out. Okay. Like that. All right. All right, so a couple of learnings. The batter definitely got thicker as it sat, so it was easier to pipe. So next time I should let it sit in the bag for a little bit before I pipe it. This recipe also only made this. You did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5 mini bars. Scale for 24 mini bars. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pop this in the oven. Another thing that I noticed is I cut the piping bag at a slant, and depending on which angle the slant was at, my little curves came out cleaner. And they do bake out like that. I do want it to have that curvy kind of vibe. So that's just something for me to remember for future piping, that I gotta remember which side is angled. But we're gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven for, we're gonna pop this in the oven for 13 minutes. Okay, so okay, so hello, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. So we are now at the point of our broadcast where I need to clean up. Dang it, come on, move. So, I think what I'm gonna do now is clean up, let the dishwasher wash everything that we just made. And if they come out nice, if the little bars come out nice, what I'm gonna do is scale up the recipe so that we can make 24 mini bars so that I can ship some out to the taste testers. But this is a cute little small batch. Definitely not a batter that is smooth enough for the hearts. The hearts need, excuse me, the hearts need a runnier batter. So they're not gonna be little hearts. They're gonna be mini bars. But we need more batter. But that's okay. For a first batch that we're testing taste and consistency and all that, a smaller batch is actually better. So let me go ahead. Let's go ahead. And if you guys want to hang out in the chat, feel free to hang out. Feel free to say hi. I'm gonna clean up and then see where that leaves us time-wise on our clock on the oven. And then if there's only a little bit of time left, we can pull out the bars and inspect them together. But feel free to say hi in the chat. I know I was a little hyper-focused earlier with my mixing and my weighing out, so I didn't say hi. But this is the perfect time to say hi. Tell me how you're doing. Is there anything that you'd like to see me bake? I'm currently planning Bakemas, which is going to be 30 days worth of baking content in one way or another. So I'll be going live every day in December to either weigh out ingredients, to do like bulk weighing out, bulk prep basically. So some days will be prep days, some days will be maybe like assembly days if it's like a cake, some days will be baking days, and some days maybe we'll just hang out and chat about like food and stuff and baking. So yeah, feel free to say hi. And if nobody says hi in the next few minutes, I'll just go ahead and, like we say at my day job, I'll give you time back. Hello, hi. How are you doing? How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, Saturday morning over here in California. It's a little gloomy and gray, but that's a California winter for you. Our winters are pretty gloomy and wet over here in at least in Northern California. Well, Southern California too. They're actually preparing for flooding in Southern California. So if you're in Southern California, please be careful. Keep an eye out for any alerts. And if you have to evacuate, make sure you evacuate. Although I understand, I totally understand, like, if somebody spent their whole life working towards owning a home and Mother Nature's coming for it, like, I can see people wanting to stay and like save their home. It's so hard. Ay. Okay, let's, Mother Nature is one lady that will not be controlled. That's for sure. Okay. Let's put these dishes to wash. Let's see, 7 minutes. Hello. No flooding here, but thank you and same to you. Oh, awesome. I'm so glad to hear that, Callie Taylor music. I know it's gonna be a very wet winter for us in California. Ooh. So yeah, let's see. Let's go look at outside. Let's kill some time. We still have 7 minutes on the oven. So let me take you on a little tour. Let's take you on a little tour. Let's do that. So, this is my apartment. This is all of my art. I painted that one. I painted that one. And then these are all my, not all, but some of my Yoshi Yoshitani prints because I love Yoshi Yoshitani. I also love Susai. This is one of my favorite art pieces. And this is the mermaid that I was talking about yesterday that I'm getting tattooed on my shoulder. And where's my dog? Let me show you my doggie. And here's my doggie. Wait, where she is. There's my doggie. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Oh. That's my doggie. My art. And then, cold, gloomy, Northern California morning. But here comes the sun. Wait, where's my finger? There's my finger. There's the sun. But it's kind of gloomy and cold. Come on, honey. It's cold. It's fireplace season, actually. Turn on my fireplace. And then I love it. I have an electric fireplace. You just flip a switch and it turns on and it gets nice and warm. This is another one of my paintings. I painted that this year. And I painted this year. There's a pink light in the kitchen that's reflecting. They don't have pink in them, but they have metallic. So the metallic is catching the pink. And more Yoshi Yoshi tiny prints. And I painted that. So yeah, that's my apartment. Well, most of it, some of it. That's a tiny apartment tour. Teeny tiny apartment tour. Okay. Well, there's still 4 minutes left on the oven. Do you guys want to see the bars? Or do you want time back? I feel like I'm at work. Would you like to stay on the Zoom call for the last 5 minutes, or would you like me to give you time back? I'm happy to give you time back. We have 4 minutes on the oven. We'll hang out. We'll hang out for another couple minutes. Hi, honey. Let's give you Bubba. We'll hang out for another couple minutes. But yeah, if these come out nice, they will be going out later today in the mail for my VIP taste testers. But I am testing out packaging. I designed this label by myself. Isn't it so cute? Well, my little MeMeCherry, somebody else did that, but everything else I put it together myself. So if you want to be a part of the journey of, if you want to be a VIP taste tester as I slowly develop my microbakery and I launch it, I have a Patreon, patreon.com/MeMeCherry Productions. If you sign up over there at any level and you want to be added to the VIP taste tester crew, so for example, these chocolate chia brownie bites that I made yesterday, these are going to go out in the mail today to some of the VIP taste testers. And the pink pineapple passion fruit mini bars that we're making today are also going to go out in the mail. So patreon.com/MeMeCherry Productions, MeMeCherry Productions, any level of the Patreon, paid Patreon. If you, again, want to be part of the VIP taste testers, I'm not charging anybody anything right now. I'm just sending out packages for feedback and to test the mailing system. So if you want to be a part of that journey, feel free to sign up over at Patreon. Or if you just want to watch along because you want to see somebody start a small business from scratch, which is what I'm doing. I have a day job and I have a couple of side hustles, and I'm trying to make my side hustles be a proper business. And so it's the learning curve is curving and there's a lot to learn, and so I'm taking my time. And so yeah, if you want to follow along that journey, hit subscribe. We have 2 minutes left on the oven. 2 minutes. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. If not, I'll happily just give you time back. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I mean, you can't really see the little bars until they come out of the mold. So you know what? I'm gonna take my doggy for a walk because she keeps jumping on me. I'm gonna see how these bars come out of the oven. If they come out nice and if they taste good, then I'll come back live later today. I'm supposed to go with my best friend to a fitting this morning because I'm gonna get my measurements taken for an outfit. So I need to go do that in a couple of hours. But then when I come back, ma'am, excuse you, we're gonna go for a walk. But when I come back this afternoon from the city, I want to make a bigger batch of these bars, and by then the ones that we made should be cooled and ready for tasting and garnishing and all that. So I'll be back live later today to make another batch of these pink pineapple passion fruit mini protein bars. Ma'am, excuse you. Who's got who trained? That's what I want to know. Who's the one that runs this house? Because I swear it doesn't feel like it's me sometimes. Here you go. Okay. Ooh, it's time. It's time. It's time. The plane. The plane. We made it. We made it. Okay. Let's turn the light on. Let's see what comes out of these babies. Ooh. Oh, they're so cute. So, They definitely had some rise to them. I think okay, so let's take a look at these. So we had a little bit of an uneven rise. I can't tell why. I can't tell why some rose better than others. Maybe I just put a little bit more and I couldn't tell. I do like the ribboning. I do like that you can still see the ribbon post-bake. So I do want to keep that. So cutting the piping bag at an angle and piping it so that it has that nice wavy pattern is cute. I like that. Still hot. It's gonna be a little, I think they need at least 10 minutes before I can pop them out of the mold. But I didn't even get a bite. Oh, and I got pink all over me. Did I get it on my nails? No. I like the color. I like the pink color. I like that it's subtle and soft because it looks like the pink pineapple. It gives that, like, because we eat with our eyes first. So it definitely gives that visual of pink pineapple. So I'm going to keep the color. I still need to figure out why some of them rose more than others. I have had little mini bars that I've baked, and when they come out of the oven, they're very high and then they kind of settle into themselves. So we're going to let these rest and see if they stay puffy or if they settle into themselves. Man, excuse you. I'm busy right now. So there's a little more women in STEM that needs to happen, a little more science that needs to happen. So excuse you, ma'am. So I'm going to let these rest in their mold for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to see if they stay puffy or if they settle into themselves. And then that'll give us a good indicator of what to do with the next batch. But so far, I'm not too upset. They look kind of cute. I just need to figure out how to get them a little more uniform, a little more even. I probably have to bust out the scale and just make sure that I'm piping out. Ma'am! Because I'm doing it by eye, I'm not using the scale. So I think next time we use the scale to make sure that we're piping out the exact amount, because I don't think I was piping out the exact amount. No, that's enough. You've had enough. No. And then also just scaling the recipe so that next time, this afternoon, So this afternoon, when we come back this afternoon, we're going to shoot to make this again. But next time, we'll have this many. So this is just a little taste batch, just to see, again, taste, color, baking, how they baked out. I really do like that wavy pattern. Now what I think it needs is a little bit of white chocolate mixed with the passion fruit, and then we drizzle that on top, and then a little bit of crushed freeze-dried pineapple, and then put that in there, and I think then they're ready to go. Then they're like couture protein bars, because that's what I want them to be. I want them to feel nice and like an experience. Okay, this is where we're at for now. Okay, I really have to fight the temptation to pop these out because they have to set. They have to set. That's the hardest, one of the hardest parts about baking is the patience, because you do have to just sometimes let things sit. And that's just a lesson for life, because sometimes in life you have to be patient because good things take time. And these are going to be very, very yummy little things, but I need to give them time. So with that in mind, I'm going to sign off for now. If you haven't hit subscribe. I'll be back later to make more little protein bars. Oop, my vape pen. Okay, bye.